Hello, this is Spidey1958, and in this video, instead of playing Minecraft, I'm going to show you how to install the mods I use in my 1.25 version of my Let's Play, and how to copy the configuration files in the world file over so you can see my world and explore it, or do your own Let's Play using my same configuration. So the first thing we're going to do is download all the mods that you'll have in the forum link, as well as my world file in that, and the multi-MC program. And you can download those wherever you want. I have organized them in the folders to make it a little easier to show you what goes where, but it's pretty straightforward in what folder they would go into in there. So let's go ahead and first of all drag the multi-MC over here to the folder we're going to build our new Minecraft stuff in. Then go ahead and click and run it. And that will bring up this little window here. If we go up here and click on this little icon here, we'll add a new instance. And let's call the instance Industrial Automation. Go ahead and click OK. Then that will create a new icon here. We'll go ahead and right click on the icon and select Edit Mods. That will bring up this window. And the first thing we want to do is create the files that go into our jar. So I've separated those all out in a little folder here. So if we open the folder, we just go and drag all of these mods over into this window. Then we have to set the order for them. So what we're going to want on top is Mod Loader. And then the second, we want Audio Mod. Then next we want Forge. Then we want Not Enough Items, Code Chicken Core, Optifine, and then YD. So once we get that, we can go ahead and close the folder. And what we're going to want to do is go ahead and run it. So if we double click on here, and then we'll just go ahead and put our password and that here. So, and then we'll click Login to log in. Let me do that off camera here quick. Okay, then you'll see it will download the packages and create a Minecraft jar folder and a couple other things. You can see over here where it's creating everything. And you could probably not have to do it here. I just find it better. I like to, after I get those mods in, to run that so it creates the folders. And here you see we got our basic Minecraft screen. So let's go ahead and quit out of that. And we're going to go ahead and right click on this again. Go to Edit Mods. Click on the Minecraft Mods link here. And we're going to go back and copy all our mods that go into the Mods folder, except for a couple we have to handle special. We just open that up and we just drag them all over. We don't have to worry about the order. It's going to be alphabetical in here, and we really don't care about that. So let's go ahead. Those are done. Now there are three that we have to handle a little special. Two of them are fairly easy. One of them is a little bit more complicated. So let's go into the three we have to special handle. Let me go ahead and delete that one because I'll be creating that in a second. Okay, first one here, Advanced Machines. If we right click on it and open the archive using 7-zip or whatever you use, there's a folder called Client. If we go into the Client file, into the Mobs folder, there's a zip file called Advanced Machines Client Zip. We just drag that one over into our Minecraft mods. So that's pretty straightforward. Now if we go, next one is Equivalent Exchange. Go ahead and open it with our archive. And in the mods folder, we drag this one over to the mods thing. But the resource file, we go ahead and open that one. We're going to click on this resource tabs and drag that mod folder from there over to the resources. And you'll see it added it right there. And the last one's a little bit more complicated, but not that much. So If we right click on this, we just want to extract it all, and your directory you downloaded it to is fine. Okay, the one that says into resources, again, is going to give us a mob fold that we just drag over here to the resources tab, highlighting resources, and let it copy it over. And this one's a little bit more complicated. Now, this needs to go into the jar file, and we could just drag all of these over to the jar file, but that would make for a messy organization. So what I do is I select them all, I right click, select WinZip, and tell it to add to an archive. I just call the archive TF2. Click OK. And it's going to create a new little zip file. I drag that zip file over here to the Minecraft jar file. And there we are. We should now have all the mods installed. Now the next thing we're going to want to do is right click here and select View Folder. That's going to bring up a list of the folders for that instance. We're going to double click on the Minecraft folder, and then one of the files you should have downloaded was my .minecraft jar. So if you right click on that and select Open Archive, it's going to have just my config files and my world save in it. It doesn't have any of the other Minecraft files in it, just the config files and my world save. So that should make it pretty straightforward. So you just select all these, drag them to this Minecraft folder, and we're going to tell it do this for all current items. And we're going to tell it to copy and replace. Oh, so we should check that first. And then it should have everything copied in there. So now we can go ahead and close it, and we should be able to start it up and get into the world. So let's go ahead and double click here. Click Login. And it's going to take it a moment here. And if we click on single player, we can then bring up my world. Now it's going to be real noisy here for a second. I'll get in real quick and cut down the volume. And there you have it. Now you can turn on smooth lighting and optimize it for your machine and all that, but basically you now have a fully version of my world. Now there have been some changes since my last Let's Play because one or two mods weren't available. Most of those in the reactor. In my next Let's Play episode we'll go over all those changes. So hopefully this will help everyone who wanted to get into a version with all the mods I'm playing with. So until next time, this is Spidey1958, and have fun Minecrafting.